Hi everyone, welcome to this video about Suno.ai and some neat applications for music education. I'm going to be posting this both on the Uke Stuff channel and my older Tech and Music Ed channel as well. Back in 2015, I introduced ukulele into my teaching at the middle school level. I had moved to the middle school level and I started making resources for the ukulele, which meant then I stopped making as many resources about technology and music ed, which is about the same time where a lot of innovation in technology and music education sort of dropped down to low levels. And that's even with the pandemic and things that have happened since. So therefore, I don't post a whole lot on the Technology and Music Education channel. I don't post a lot on that blog, even though it still exists. And to be honest, the entire tech and music ed thing that I did for years never made any money. In fact, I spent more money going to conferences and presenting because my district doesn't pay me for those things than I ever made in like free products or anything else. So as a result, that's why that channel has been static. The combination of the fact that I've moved all my focus to ukulele stuff, as well as the lack of innovation really in technology. But I stay connected. I watch all the different resources out there for technology, music education. I'm aware of what's going on, but I'm just not blogging about it because there isn't that much that impacts my life. Well, today I want to talk about something that is going to impact my life and is impacting my life right now and might impact yours in the future. There is AI now, and AI is doing a lot of stuff, and I like the general direction that it's going. I know that it causes some fear out there. Dr. Jim Frankel, who runs the whole Music First program, that entire website and all those products and the bundling of those products, he has written about AI and the cautions that exist there. But for the average teacher, there's a lot of stuff that's really good. So for example, as a music educator, Vocal Remover, I think it's .org or .ai, I can't remember off the top of my head, will help me take an existing track and remove voices so that I can use it as a track. ChatGPT or MagicSchool.ai will help me write responses to various situations or to edit my writing. It's a lot of wonderful things, especially Magic School is really geared towards working with teachers. For example, you have a disruptive student, you don't know what to do, you can type in a Magic School, not specific student names or anything, but age, grade, what the student is doing in your class, and ask for suggestions or a plan, and it will actually give you a well thought out plan of things that you can try. And it's surprising, there's always things that you haven't thought of. Those are just a couple examples, but today I want to talk about Suno.ai, and I've played with it before, and I can't remember if I've made a video about it before on the technology music education page or not. But Suno used to be type in idea for a song, talk about what you want the song to talk about, and it will create a song. And then at some point, it also added the ability for you to add lyrics and actually take those lyrics and make a song out of it. And I am not really a composer. I'm an arranger. That's a skill that comes to me, but composition, original thought, just really isn't a part of my mental process. I like recreating what people have made, both in performance and rearranging. Makes a lot of sense in the work that I do. Not really a composer. I will be honest with you and say that when I put into Suno.ai a couple of years ago, 2, 3 years ago, the idea of make a song for our school that would talk about our school rules. I'm in an immersion school, so make sure that it's in English and Spanish. And I just let it go. Quite honestly, it wrote some material that I would never write as good as it wrote. Now, it also wrote some things that weren't great, but it did a number of things that would be worth taking and not claiming as your own, but using in another version. Suno is getting better, as you would expect, as is all AI. And what has happened recently, and I saw this on a TikTok and wanted to try it, and sure enough, it works, was a person who is a producer, songwriter and producer, and they sang their song into Suno AI, and it generated performance track with voices based on the stipulation of the performer slash composer slash producer, and that person liked what Suno did better than they did themselves, which is pretty powerful. But if you're like me and you use ukulele with students or ukulele with groups and you do a lot of songs, maybe you do a standard song, you'd like to have something to accompany you either with voices or without, what you can do now is you can play into Suno. It costs for an 8-minute song or a period of time over 1 minute. So generally anything above a minute. So you're gonna have to pay $10 a month or $80 a year. So I would say use it sparingly. Pay the months you want to. Don't pay the months you don't. You can play and sing your song into Suno. Tell it whether you want it to be instrumental only or have voices. Put in the lyrics, and it will generate music for you. And that's what I've done. So, backstory, I have a student teacher right now, student teacher from Luther, great school in Iowa. And we needed to pick a intro song every day in my classes, K through 5, kindergarten through 5th grade. We sing a welcome song every day. It's the first thing we do right after we go over the school rules, which are, and we have these gestures that go with it. We're going to be safe, we're going to be kind, we're going to be respectful, we're going to be responsible. And then I always add, we're going to make good choices. That's something that I do every day. It was a request of a former principal, and it's just part of what I do in my teaching. All of my correction in class is also oriented towards those things. So if a student is rocking in their chair on 2 legs, it's, hey, be safe. That's all you have to do. We also use in my school the words no gracias a lot. So it's like no thank you, and it is such a disarming, wonderful way to stop a behavior that you don't like. It doesn't have to be mean. It's to the point. It's clear, it's accurate. And I thank my friend Bobby Prats for bringing that to our school. Now, no gracias is a common statement, but to use it in that instructional way is amazing. And I do so about 1,000 times a day with different things. So there's these little things that we do. So with my student teacher, going over school rules and wanting to create a welcome song, and he suggested there was a song available called Follow Me. And I said, that's great. There's a lot of things we can do with it, but let's make some additional verses. So we added a verse in Spanish, and we added a verse in English as a third verse with the school rules. And I'll make sure that that's actually behind me, and I'll shrink myself to the corner here so you can see. First of all, here's the original Follow Me. So you can see it's just right up there, and I'll grab my ukulele. And it doesn't start with Follow Me, which causes me problems all the time because I want to say, all right, let's sing Follow Me, and then I'll start with Follow Me, but it's come along. I'll take off my tuner because it's buzzing. Come along, sing a song, follow me. It is easy as you see every day. In this way, just repeat till the tune's complete. Then we added a Spanish verse and then another verse in English that reinforced the school song. You can see that up there too. So what I did, I went to Suno. And I'm going to show you this now. I went to Suno, and first of all, I recorded it separately. I was having some trouble recording right into Suno, so I used my app Just Press Record on my phone and recorded the song, and then I uploaded it to Suno, because you can create. And here's the original. I'm actually showing you my screen right now. And I put in the words on the side here, although there's a couple things that I would have to fix here as well. But it is what I sang. I think I typed this in. When I did this on the web with another song, it actually transcribed what I sang in both English and Spanish, which was pretty amazing. So just so you can hear that it's the same thing, and I'll be doing some overdubbing here. Sometimes it takes a second. Come along, sing a song. Just me and my ukulele singing. Follow me. It is easy as you see. So in Suno, what I would do if I wanted to do it is I would go to create, and then in here is where I would change up here to plus audio, and then I would upload the file that I wanted to upload. That's what I've already done, but I'm going back to my library now where I can show you this process and what happened, and this is pretty amazing stuff. So here's my original song. Should play here in a second. Let me make sure it's reversed. All right, from the beginning. This is what you just heard me sing. Come along, sing a song, follow me. Just me with my ukulele. I typed in the lyrics afterwards, although when I uploaded a different song online on my MacBook and not on my iPad, it actually transcribed what I was singing too. So then you go in and you've got your song, and what you can do is you can cover it as an option. So we're in the library, if I pull that up here and I look at it this way, I can hit the dot, dot, dot over here or the hamburger, and I can remix and edit it. I can tell it what I want to do. I can change some lyrics. And the first thing I did is I just generated it, and it gives you two choices each time, and it created an instrumental in the key of F based upon my voice. It also gives you a second option. I'm not a real big fan of this option, but I like the trumpets. But being a male singer, I like to also have female models for my students to hear, especially as they're singing in their children's range. And I do not sing in my falsetto range with my students. That was something that for some reason was set into me just for your own voice, saving your own voice as a teacher throughout your career. So I don't sing with them in their falsetto, but I like getting vocal models. So I told Suno to add voices, and here's what it did.
Come along, song a song.
And I mistyped the words.
Follow me.
And it generates two each time. Here's a second one with a more tenor voice.
Song a song.
You can see I mistyped the words. So then I go and I correct that, and I ask it to a female voice also in the instructions.
Come along, sing a song.
That wasn't one that we liked as much as this one.
Come along, sing a song. Follow me. It is easy as you see every day. In this way, just repeat till the tune's complete.
All right, and it does all three verses. Then I used ChatGPT and just wanted to run the Spanish through it once and said, hey, can you make any suggestions about the Spanish just in case? And it said, well, you should really say cantemos because you're really saying let's sing. And then you should also say instead of repita, you should say repite. So we then asked it to do that. And then it added like longer material for a couple times. So I'll give you an example of it adding more material to it. It's keeping much of the original strum I made. This one changed the chords. And this one didn't change chords. But if I scroll to the middle, whistling like that, a little bit of a bridge now that it adds and created that wasn't in the original song, which is something that I don't want when I'm just doing the song with my students, because they will find themselves doing things they shouldn't be doing in a bridge. So as a result, I didn't want that. But it is amazing that it adds a bridge. The one that we finally settled on, again, asking it to sort of stay within the boundaries of the original time of the song, was this one. And I'll let you hear what it's doing. This is also going to be a play-along on the Uke Play-Alongs channel as well. Here we go. Starts with ukulele only.
Come along, sing a song.
Still in the key of F. Now watch it kick into Spanish.
Vamos,
harmony.
Cantemos, sígueme. Es tan fácil como ves cada día. Así, repite hasta el final.
Final verse.
Welcome here.
So that's pretty amazing. Now, what I want to do for the end of this video, I know it's a longer video, but this is really fun stuff. I am going to take a song that was made by Kalani Das, which is the Aloha song. Kalani is a music educator that's an instructor in a number of places, works with Parapole, expert world drummer, expert with ukulele. You can find his ukulele club on YouTube as well. He wrote this song, and I'm going to put it into Suno. Now, I made a version of my own with my students that I recorded and did a play along with a few years ago, but let's see what it will do with it. I need to be able to see the chords because I haven't played it for songs, so let's see if I can do it this way. iPad microphone is recording. Here we go. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Some say hola, some say bonjour, some say guten tag, I think, I'm sure. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. I'm going to save that. And there's the Follow Me that I recorded yesterday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rename that to Aloha Song so it's easy to find. There we go. Then I'm going to take that one and export it out. I'm going to share the recording and I'm going to save it in my files right there. Just save it wherever it's at because it'll show up in a second. And then I'm going to close the Aloha Song. And now I'm going to go over here to Suno again. Maybe make it a little bigger because I don't need to see the lyrics anymore. And we're going to create, I'm going to upload audio. I'll bring it down here so we're full screen. Upload audio, recent, and I want the Aloha Song. We're going to save it. It's uploading the clip, and we'll give it time to do that. I might fast forward these parts in the video. There it appears. 47 seconds long. So let's remix and edit it. And we're going to add vocal. We should be in Pro. And it has translated my words already. There's one change I need to make here to Ola, like that. See how that did that? That's amazing. Now, let's create this and see what it does. Creates two, as you can see with each recording. First one is ready, second one is ready. And I'll select it and play it.
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Some say hola, some say bonjour, some say guten tag, I think, I'm sure.
All right.
Aloha,
oh, chords.
it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello.
How about this one?
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Some say hola, some say bonjour, some say guten.
Okay, now let's see if we can go here, and we're going to remix and edit it. And what I want to do is I want to add just instrumental now and see what it does. Give it a second. Here we go. First one.
Oh.
All right, let's try the next one.
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello.
Okay, now let's do one more thing. In the style thing here, let's it's nice that it says the male vocalist sings in a clear baritone range with a relaxed and friendly delivery. We're going to change this to a I want to change the vocal gender now to female and create it. Let's see what it does now. Because again, I want female models occasionally for my students. So not just my voice, but female as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see.
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha,
Couple extra chords there.
it's how we say hello. Some say hola, some say bonjour.
Now how about the other one? Ooh, faster. Oh, settle down.
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello.
And I might be able to take one of those that I liked, like this one here. I might be able to take this one and edit it. So let's see here. I want to remix and edit it. And I want to remix and edit. I want to cover it. And I want to make sure that I use a female voice down here. So I want to get to advanced, female. Let's see what it does. Last thing we'll do in this video. But isn't this amazing technology where you can play a song and have it do some of the hard work, especially if you're just trying to save time and want something neat for your students to sing along with. You can also remove the voices altogether if you want once you have it done. So we'll just see what happens here. It's still spinning, and this will be the last thing we do. Here's the Aloha song cover off of a cover. It's a cover of a cover. Let's see what happens.
Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello. Aloha, aloha, it's how we say hello.
How about the other one? Yeah, this is where it has that weird start because of the way I recorded it. I should have clipped it.
Aloha, it's how we say hello.
Oh, that's really interesting to play. So, Suno.ai, you can record into it and see what happens, or you can record separately and upload into it, which I'm having more success with, and give it the chance to do that. That's pretty amazing stuff. So watch for the ukulele play along of Follow Me. It's going to be showing up with just the chords F and C, so a lot of teachers teach just those two chords. So if that's you, be another song for you to use. And otherwise, thank you so much for joining for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.